Welcome back to Never Enough Novels for another round of celebrity book club spoilers. Find out which books are being picked for the February 2025 selections before they're announced to the public. I'm sharing this info based on a few reliable sources within the book industry, so you can get a glimpse at the picks before they are officially announced to the public in early February. As always, these titles are subject to change at the last minute, but this is just what we know so far. Make sure you hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel to see even more celebrity book club spoilers in the future. So far for February, I'm able to share the Good Morning America and Reese Witherspoon's book club picks. Plus, we'll go through Oprah's current book club pick as a reminder. I'm hoping this info will be helpful for you so you can buy these books before they're officially announced, or maybe put them on hold at your library to get a jump on the line. Let's start with the Good Morning America book club pick. This book club was established in 2019 and usually features a very diverse range of genres and authors. You can join in on the conversation by following them on Instagram at GMA Book Club or using the hashtag GMA Book Club. The February 2025 GMA Book Club pick is called Junie by Erin Crosby Eckstein. I'm obsessed with the cover of this book, and it's a historical fiction novel with a little bit of a magical element as well. It's about a teenager navigating love, friendship, and power on the brink of the American Civil War. Junie is 16 years old, and she has been a slave on the Bellarine plantation since she was born. Her days are spent doing different household tasks and attending to Violet, who is the slave master's daughter. She's definitely a dreamer during the day, but she spends her nights wrestling with her overwhelming grief since her older sister's sudden death. When Junie's world is turned upside down by a possible marriage prospect for Violet, she commits a desperate act that brings her sister's ghost back into this world. Minnie is now stuck here until Junie can figure out how to free her. So she enlists the help of the coachman, Caleb, and the two develop this romantic relationship while they're also trying to free Minnie's ghost. However, along the way, they also discover that this plantation is hiding these deep and horrible secrets that are starting to come to light. This novel is a powerful look at first love, friendships, loss of control, all set against one of the darkest times in our history. And I'll put the link to this book down below in the description so you can easily find it. Next up is the Reese Witherspoon book club pick. Reese has been the host of her book club, also sometimes called Hello Sunshine, since 2017, so she has one of the longest, buzzworthy social media type celebrity book clubs, and she always features a wide range of genres. You can follow along with her book club on Instagram at Reese's Book Club or using the hashtag Reese's Book Club. I'm so intrigued by her pick for February 2025. The book is called Isola by Allegra Goodman. This is a genre-bending type novel that will be published on February 4th. And it's based on the life of an actual heroine who lived during the 16th century, making the story all the more intriguing. Based on the 16th century setting, you're getting a healthy dose of historical fiction, but the actual plot makes this read more like a thriller with a dash of romance. Marguerite was an heir to an immense fortune, and she always expected her life to be full of gowns and parties and pearls. But after a tragedy leaves her orphaned, she is left under the care of a guardian who spends her entire inheritance and forces her to accompany him on a trip to New France. While on the trip, Marguerite spends a lot of time with her guardian's servant, and the two develop this intense attraction. But this is completely forbidden, and when her guardian finds out, he abandons both of them on this small island and basically leaves them there to die. Facing unimaginable, seemingly hopeless circumstances, Marguerite and her lover must do anything they can to survive. It sounds unlike anything I've ever read before, and I'm hoping the pacing and the writing will match this intense description. And last up is Oprah's book club. So Oprah is probably the longest running book club on this list, but she doesn't always follow an exact schedule. Typically, her books are released around monthly, but it's kind of whenever she feels like it, and then she'll just post a read-along schedule on her Instagram. So her current pick is called A New Earth: Awakening Your Life's Purpose by Eckhart Tolle. This is kind of an interesting choice because she has selected a self-help book that was originally published in 2008 for her current selection. As she describes it though, she says, "As we welcome a new year, I wanted to revisit the book that had more of an effect on me than any other book by a living author has had on my perception of how I understand my connection to the world." And I'm not normally a nonfiction reader, so let me just give you the synopsis straight from Amazon. The author shows how transcending our ego-based state of consciousness is not only essential to personal happiness, but also the key to ending conflict and suffering throughout the world. Toll describes how our attachment to the ego creates the dysfunction that leads to anger, jealousy, and unhappiness, and shows readers how to awaken a new state of consciousness and follow the path to a truly fulfilling existence. I know these type of books are often popular at the beginning of the year, so hopefully this will connect with some readers as well. That wraps up the celebrity spoilers I have for you so far. I don't know the Read with Jenna book club pick yet, but if I find that out ahead of time, I'll be sure to post that as like my pinned comment on this video so that you can check that out as well. Let me know in the comments which of these books you're most excited to read, and stay tuned for more spoilers in the future.